So I went to Nigeria. My name is Nene Falorunsho. You're welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm super excited to have you on here. So yeah, hey man, I went to Nigeria. Like, guys, I went to Nigeria, and I'm sure by now you've seen the video. If you've not seen the video, click here to watch it. But I went to Nigeria to surprise my mom, my friends, and my friends. And then I also surprised my best friend for her birthday. It was an amazing experience. I'm not going to lie. Nigeria spoiled me rotten. Like, I was like, hey, my goodness. I went to Nigeria. It was an interesting experience. The travel, the journey itself to Nigeria was horrible. The airline I booked my ticket with, the airline that was, in fact, I don't even know, the airline that I was supposed to use to Nigeria, they are the scum of the earth. The actual bloody scum. Hey! I'm going to do a different video explaining my travel experience. So today's video, I'm going to just quickly share with you, well, not quickly, I think it's going to be a long video. 3 things. 1, my immigration experience. The second one is culture shock. And then the third one will be why I really went to Nigeria. And these 3 things I'm talking about is based off of my conversations with people on Instagram, because people are like, why did you really go to Nigeria though? And then some people have asked what immigration was like. And then somebody else asked me about culture shock, if I experienced culture shock when I went back to Nigeria. And I think that would be called reverse culture shock, since I grew up in Nigeria. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing those 3 things. So let's start off with immigration and airport wahala. So I got to Nigeria. First of all, I landed in Lagos. My plan was to land in Abuja because I was going to be staying in Abuja. But I had issues with my flight, blah, blah, blah. It's a long story. I'm going to do that in a new video, in a different video. But anywho, I ended up in Lagos airport. I landed at the airport, and the airport is the ghetto. Lagos International Airport is the ghetto. Like, I'm like, yo, wait, hold up. This airport, I'm like, is it still this bad though? The body odor. I don't know whether it's the body odor at the airport or the airport odor. But the airport odor has, the odor, I remember the odor. The odor, the smell, it was still very stuffy. It was stinking. Nothing was working. It was an absolute mess. And I'm like, this cannot be the first point of call when you get into Nigeria. It's not possible now. This is like the height of falling of hand. Like, Abuja airport is good. Abuja airport is neat, is sane, is good. And if you do not have any business, if you're not going to be in Lagos, there's no point landing in Lagos. Just go to the Abuja airport so that your experience can start off on a good note. Because that Lagos airport is going to kill your spirits. It's going to kill your spirits. Second thing is immigration. So I get there, and because, like I said earlier, I had issues with my flight. It's a long story, but I didn't even have my luggage. My luggage went missing. So I had only my hand luggage, like the box. Do you know that immigration people were asking me, how can you say you came from America with only hand luggage? Like, these people were legit harassing me because I had only hand luggage. I'm like, they're like, so you didn't check in boxes? And I didn't want to start explaining to anybody that I had checked in my boxes before and it had come with another flight, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't owe you guys any explanation. Can you just let me through, you know? But they were like, are you sure? I've never seen somebody travel to Nigeria with only hand luggage. And I'm like, how is that your business? Like, I'm sure they were just worried that this one did not bring in check-in bags, so there's really nothing to take from her. There's no way we can obtain her because she did not really carry bags. You know, they just kept saying, welcome, oh, you're going to do welcome package for us, so you're going to give us welcome gift, oh. And I'm like, welcome gift for what? What am I bribing you for? What am I giving you money for? I just came to my country. Can you just let me have a smooth entrance? Like, it was so irritating. And then the one that blew my mind was, so you have to present your COVID test, your COVID test results, and all that stuff. The way they were going about it, like, they were so brutal to the Nigerians. Bring your result. Like, they were just talking to us anyhow. And then expatriates come, and then you see the way they were ushering these expatriates. Like, they were literally just ushering them. And I'm like, your children came back home to their country and you're just treating them anyhow. And then these people that are not from your country, you're already treating them differently. You get? And I'm like, we live abroad and we experience discrimination because we are black. You come back home and you're still giving a lesser treatment than a white person. And I'm like, are you people joking right now? Are you people joking? So I found out really irritating at the airport, especially from Nigerian immigrations and just the people that were working at the airport. So yes, but I did not give anybody a dime at the airport when I came in. And I'm like, there is no reason for me to give you anything. There's no reason for me to give you anything. Like, I'm not giving anybody no dime. Shing bang, I did not drop. So yeah, that was my experience coming in. When I was leaving Nigeria, okay, now this was me flying from Abuja back to America. Everybody at the airport just kept saying, auntie, appreciate me now. Auntie, appreciate me. Auntie, appreciate me. I'm like, what kind of appreciation Saturday is this one we are doing today? Everyone said, auntie, do happy weekend. Auntie, do happy weekend. Like, they begging. I went to use the bathroom. The cleaner that was at the bathroom, standing at the bathroom, came and met me. Say, auntie, take tissue, take tissue. Apparently, there was no tissue in the bathroom. She was holding the tissue because she wanted to give me the tissue personally so I can tip her. And then I wanted to wash my hands. And she said, auntie, see soap, see soap. She now brought soap for me to wash my hands. And I'm like, come on now. Even soap and tissue, I'm going to tip for soap and tissue, really? You know, so I found that irritated me. I'm not even going to lie. That irritated me seriously. So that was my experience with immigration, airport. I had this boat fly back to America, and then I reunited with my baby girl. Told me she did great while I was away. She did not cry for one day. I'm like, auntie, are you not missing me? So she did cry for one day. She did really, really good. She has started preschool, and I'm going to insert a clip right here. So what else about Nigeria? Culture shock. Let's talk about culture shock. So there are some things that kind of shocked me. The first thing that shocked me was I got to the airport. When I landed in Lagos, as I got into the cab, I just started hearing horns. Beep, 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 beep. I'm like, why are we honking though? So why is everybody honking their horn? Like, I think that kind of shocked me because I've not heard horns in a while. So I'm just like, why are we using horn? People are using horn to greet each other. Beep, beep, brother. How far now you dey show? Another person they answer, beep, beep. At the combo, I will show your house by 3 o'clock. They were communicating with their horns, and that shocked me. What else? I think the driving. Hey! And I was in Abuja. And I heard that Abuja is pretty chill compared to Lagos. And I'm like, why are you people driving like this? Is there a war? Is there a price? Is this the heavenly race? Where are you all running to? So the driving, I'm just like, I was sitting like this in the car all the time, like, look at the low jam you know? So that really shocked me. Another thing that I won't say shocked me, another thing that was a reminder was help. So getting help in Nigeria, just seeing that you can have domestic help living with you, and then domestic help is just there, and you have a help to help you at home. I mean, here we do childcare. When you do childcare, you will come back to that house with that child. You will do everything. You're going to cook, you're going to clean, you're going to do all that. But in Nigeria, you have that help. So I think that was just a good reminder that Yankee is very different from Nigeria. What else shocked me? Auntie, we no get change. Oh. I don't know if it shocked me. It just irritated me. So you go to a restaurant, you pay, and then the waiter tells you they don't have your change. And I'm like, you people are still doing this nonsense. So for me, If you tell me you don't have change, I'm going to insist that you get me change. Because I already plan on tipping the person. I already plan on tipping them. But now the fact that you're not trying to collect the tip by fire by force, you're gonna produce the bloody change. You are gonna produce the change because now you want to be crazy. You want to be crazy. So yeah, so that kind of, I found that to be irritating. But besides that, Nigeria spoiled me rotten. Like, I'm sure you've seen the videos by now. I had fun, I ate good food. It was a great experience. So the reason I actually went to Nigeria, let me come forward for this one, was one, I had a few things to do in Nigeria, but one of the reasons I really went on this trip was to see my mom and see my friends. So my best friend's birthday, I was talking to my best friend and I asked her what she wanted for her birthday, and for years we've been talking, when are we going to see, when are we going to see? And then I asked her, what do you want for your birthday? And she said, Nana, all I want is you. And I'm like, hey, yeah. So that's one of the reasons I went. I just wanted to give her the gift of a lifetime, because I know that no matter the gift I send to her, no matter what I do for her, my presence would be the biggest gift. And it was the biggest gift, and I'm so happy that I could give her that birthday gift, just coming to Nigeria to see her on her birthday. Of course, I had other things to do, but that was one of the reasons that I came. Another reason that I came was to remind myself of my circle. So in America, I don't really have friends, and yes, I've been here for like 6 years, but I really do not have friends. And for me, it's really hard for me to make friends. Like, I struggle with making friends. I don't know how to even start it. So I just maintain the relationships that I've grown over the years. So I had to go back to Nigeria to remind myself that I actually really have friends. So, and I have correct friends, you know. So, I mean, we had a girls' night in. We were like 4 girls. We had game night, we just chilled, and then we just sipped on something light, you know. But it was a spicy night. Of course, I did not record that because it was a very private moment, but I just wanted to be in the midst of my girlfriends. I wanted to just go back to the places that I loved and see the people that I grew up with. Like, I really, really, really missed being in those kinds of spaces. So that's one of the reasons I went back, to remind myself that I have friends, that I have a circle, and that I can have fun. Because I felt for a long time like I've been stuck in the bubble in America. Like, I've just felt stuck. So this trip to Nigeria was that reminder that I can let my hair down and that I can have fun. So yes, that was a really good one. Good reason why I went. Another reason I went was, of course, I didn't do much of it, but one of my aims was to build my network with communications professionals, because I'm a communications professional in America, and I really wanted to meet up with other communication professionals. I didn't get to do a lot of that, but I was able to lay some groundwork and just meet other people in the same industry as I am. So yes, so those are some things that some reasons why I went back. I wanted to eat my mother's native soup, and I ate her native soup with fresh isam and ingolo. So yeah, that was good. It was good. It was a good experience. I'm really, really glad that I went. I do not know when I'm going to go back to Nigeria, just in case you're thinking, because someone has already asked me, when are you coming back? I'm like, I just go back to America. Can you allow me to land first? So I don't know when I'm going to be going back, but I'm just happy that I did this trip. It was a great 3 weeks. I added weight. I enjoyed myself, and I built memories that would last me a lifetime. So shout out to all my people in Nigeria, to everyone I met, to everyone I was supposed to meet and couldn't meet. I apologize. The time went by so fast. For everyone that I did not call, that I was supposed to call, I apologize. Like, time flew by, and then I was swamped with a lot of things. So it was crazy, but it was a good one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. What? And cut. I beg. I tire.